What are our top 5 most anticipated games of 2020?
Let's watch.
Number 5 for me, Cyberpunk 2077. Who's not excited about Keanu Reeves? I mean, that's all we gotta say. Keanu Reeves.
I knew that was going to be on your list. I thought it was going to be higher than number 5, though.
There's so many games. It comes out really soon. It comes out in April, so I'm really, kind of just like...
Keanu.
Yeah.
Keanu. I look like an idiot. Look at my little elf body.
You look cute.
Yeah. Number 5 for me is Bravely Default 2. I never played the first one for the 3DS, but I know that it's made by Square Enix. It has great reviews. It's made by the same team that made Octopath Traveler, which was one of my favorite games on the Switch. Love that game. And I just want to play more by them. So good.
Number 4 for me is a wishful thinking, but Dragon Age Inquisition 2. They have teased it, at, I don't remember what it was, but they have teased it earlier this year, and hopefully we'll start to see some more information on it. I am giving a shout out to you, BioWare. Please make that game good. Please put it out on the new Xbox or PS5, and please make it 2020.
2020, baby. Coming in at number 4 for me is Metroid Prime 4. Again, this is wishful thinking. I don't know if this is coming out in 2020. I know that there's been some development issues, but they did tease us with that logo several years ago.
Yes.
And nothing since then. So 2020, is this going to be our year, Metroid? Never really been too much of a Metroid Prime fan. I know. People love that game. But I'm a huge classic Metroid fan. And if we're not getting a classic Metroid, next best thing we can do is Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Spoiler alert, I have never played a Metroid game. Number 3 for me is Animal Crossing on the Switch.
I knew it. I knew that one.
I am so hype about this game. As soon as they said you could craft everything, I was like, yeah.
Like, I'm in.
Here's all my money. I've already pre-ordered it, and I am ready to go. March, whatever the date is, I don't care. But number 3 in month number 3 for me.
Can I tell you? Can I admit something to you? I've never played an Animal Crossing game. Number 3 for me is Ori and the Will of the Wisps. This is a game that I've been waiting for a long time, guys. The first one, Ori and the Blind Forest, beautiful game.
Yeah.
It's a Metroidvania style. If you've never played it, it looks like it's like a Disney Pixar animation. Beautiful. It's an incredibly touching, sad story. And I have to imagine that this next game is going to be just as good, if not better, than the first. Coming out on Xbox One 2020.
Number 2, for me, it's really close, number 1 and number 2, but number 2 is the hopeful speculation of Breath of the Wild 2.
That's number 2?
That, I know.
That's number 2 on your list?
I know. It was really close. It was tough, but my first one, I've been ready.
Well, we're gonna reveal that in a moment. I'm curious to hear what your number 1 is. But number 2, Zelda.
Yeah, I liked Breath of the Wild. I really liked it, actually. It was fun. And I know that that's going to be another couple, 100 hours maybe?
Did you beat it? Did you beat it? Breath of the Wild?
Nope.
That was me done. Number 2 for me is Hollow Knight Silksong. Did you play Hollow Knight?
No, but it is on my list of things to do. I know that it's your favorite, and it looks awesome, even though I'm terrible at games like that.
That game is hand-drawn. Like Ori and the Blind Forest, it is a Metroidvania-style game, which I love. I'll play any of those style games. But yeah, it's hand-drawn. It's also a dark story. It's much darker than Ori is. But it's amazing gameplay. And originally, Silksong was just going to be like an add-on, like DLC. But then it just like blew up into its whole game.
That's awesome.
And it's coming out next year. And I am so hyped. All right, number 1 for you. Let's hear this.
Number 1 for me.
I can't imagine what is above Zelda.
The Last of Us 2.
Oh!
For the PS4. I loved the first Last of Us. It was amazing. And if you don't cry in the first 10 minutes of the game, you don't have a soul and there's something wrong with you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Of the first game?
Of the first game.
Really? The first 10 minutes? I never played it.
It is a...
I never played it.
It's a heartbreak. It is a heartbreak.
Ugh.
It is a soul suck. It tells you, like, you're a terrible person if you don't like this.
So is it the same characters? The
yes.
sequel?
Okay, so the sequel is the 2 main characters from the first one are now older, and they've been living in this world that they had first encountered in the first game, and we're kind of seeing what the world has turned into since now this is what they call normal life.
So it's like a time skip.
Yes. Ellie in the first game is like 13, 12. I don't know. I don't remember. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But in the new game, she's 19, so she's a little older and a wiser. But yes, I'm so excited. The first one was amazing. I played it twice, once on the PS3 and then the remaster on the PS4. So I'm ready to play the new one.
It's been a long time coming.
Yeah, when the actors themselves said after filming the last scene and they started bawling, you know that means it's going to be a good game.
You just want to cry.
I don't want to cry, but I really like good, strong stories, and that one has a really good, strong story.
You just want a good cry.
I don't.
My number 1, you guys have probably guessed by now, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. Like you said, though, Mallory, we don't know that it's coming this year. I think Nintendo did tease 2020 at some point. Am I making that up? I don't know. But the trailer did drop, what, like last year?
Yeah. It would be year 3 for the Switch, 2020. Yeah. Or year 4, maybe.
I really think that Breath of the Wild is my favorite video game of all time. Like, hands down. Like, my jaw was, like, on the floor the entire time I played that game, like 300 hours. And I just can't wait for more. I mean, it's a no-brainer that they just reuse the assets to create another game. It's just incredible that humans were able to achieve something like this. It is just breathtaking. It's perfect. I'm a lifelong Zelda fan. It's everything I ever wanted out of a Zelda game. And give me more. All right. So thank you guys for sticking with us 2019. I know it's been a rough year for some of us, but we've made it to the end, and hopefully you've enjoyed our content here on the channel, and we're just going to be making more. And, you know, we started last year not really doing these skits like we do now. We only did gameplay. Now we're all about these skits. And so I imagine going into 2020, we'll have a lot more scripted stuff coming at you. Mallory, I know you have a lot of ideas for new content.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll look forward to more of that. Yeah. And we'll see you guys 2020.
It's going to be awesome.